Gather round, kids. It's story time with Jay. Our story today is called Fifine and Her Cat. Fifine was walking quietly up and down the garden path, her big cat, Mimi, in her arms. From time to time she talked to Mimi, asking her questions or telling her the thoughts passing through her mind, and when Mimi purred, Fifine was quite satisfied that the cat was agreeing with her. When she did not purr, and gave no signs of attending, Fifine would give her a little shake, or even a pinch, which naturally made Mimi squeak, which was supposed to mean she was not this time of the same opinion as Fifine. This happened more than usual this morning, for Fifine was in a rather irritable humor. She was not feeling pleased with herself, and nothing makes little girls, and big people too, more uncomfortable than this. Suddenly, from a little distance, came a well-known voice. "Fifine, my child," it said, "you have not come to the little gate to wish me good morning." And looking up, Fifine saw a tall figure, all dressed in black, standing some way down the path. It was her kind friend and neighbor, the old curé, or village clergyman, whose house was at the other side of the high garden wall. In general, Fifine was delighted to see him, but this morning she walked towards him slowly, making a sort of pretense that Mimi was too heavy for her. "Where is Madeline?" said the clergyman, his voice sounding grave. Madeline was Fifine's sister, and 2 years older. "She is not ill. Why is she not with you?" She is in the house," she replied. She had glanced up for a moment in his face, but the serious look in his eyes, generally so kind and gentle, made her quickly turn hers down again. "You will not tell me why she is not playing with you as usual, I see," he went on very gravely. "Shall I tell you? It is because her little sister got into a passion with her, really for no reason at all. Would one believe it? This little sister slapped and knocked Madeline, and called her many naughty names. No wonder Madeline stays in the house." Fifine forgot her shame in astonishment. She stared up in the old gentleman's face, both her eyes and her mouth wide open. "How do you know?" she exclaimed. "We were in the house, in our own room. No one was there, and I know, sir, Madeline has not seen you this morning. Besides," and here Fifine looked down again, "Madeline would not tell." "No, you are right. Madeline would not tell and did not tell. A little bird told me, my poor Fifine, and it was sad news for him to carry this lovely morning." And shaking his head, the curé turned and walked slowly away. "A little bird indeed," repeated 5-years-old Fifine to herself contemptuously. "That is what they tell babies. I know better. A little bird only means somebody told. Besides, there are no nests on that side of the house. Who could it be? Mimi, tell me, don't be stupid now. Who do you think it was?" And as Mimi made no reply, Fifine shook her, which drew forth a plaintive squeak and a struggle to get out of her mistress's arms. This made Fifine still more angry. She flung Mimi down. The poor cat, for a worm will turn, glowered up at her, with a rather ugly look in her green eyes, and slunk off. "I have it!" exclaimed Fifine. "You nasty, mean, spiteful cat! It was you who told. I remember you were on the window-sill, and then I didn't see you any more, till I found you out here in the garden, coming back from your visit next door, no doubt. Ah, you made pretend it wasn't you. You can't speak, but you can tell things all the same, and Monsieur le Curé is clever enough to understand. Why, he has often told me he can understand what his old dog Platon says by the way he wags his tail. You, too, were the only person who saw me hit Madeline. Mean cat! But I shall punish you!" And off dashed the indignant Fifine in pursuit of Mimi. The summer day passed quickly. Sweet-tempered Madeline soon forgot the offense she was only too ready to forgive, and in merry play with some little friends, the troubles of the morning were quickly out of mind. Tired with fun and excitement, Fifine fell asleep the moment her head touched the pillow. She had slept several hours when she suddenly woke. It was quite dark, the very middle of the summer night. At first, not a sound broke the silence. Then faintly but distinctly came through the half-opened window a low, piteous wail, again and again. Fifine sat up to listen. There was no sound from the larger room next door, where Madeline slept beside the nurse. No one was awake but Fifine, and again came that pitiful mew. Yes, it was a mew, and up jumped Fifine at last. The curé had sat up late that evening, reading, his window open to the pleasant night air. He closed his book at last and was turning to put out the lamp when a little sound made him look round. There at the low window stood a little, white-robed, barefooted figure, sobbing bitterly. "Oh, sir, come and let Mimi out. I shut her into the tool house because I thought she had told you about my hitting Madeline, and I can't get her out, and she will die of hunger, my poor Mimi. Since yesterday she has had nothing to eat, and nobody is awake but you. I have come all alone in the dark. I forgot all about her." And the sobs redoubled. In 5 minutes the kind curé had managed to open the door, which the gardener had locked, and Mimi was safe in Fifine's arms. "And suppose it was not Mimi who told me?" said the good man as he carried the little girl home again. "I was naughty, but I didn't mean to leave Mimi all day. You said it was a little bird, sir, but I know that is only baby talk." "Yes, my child, and I am sorry I did not tell you who it really was. It was your dear mamma, my Fifine, who overheard your fit of temper and asked me to speak to you seriously. Will this be a lesson to you? See what angry temper leads to, hurting your sister and nearly killing your poor cat?" "Forgive me, I will try to be better, indeed I will," sobbed Fifine. "And ask God to help you, my dear little girl," said the kind curé as he bid her good night. Hey, thanks for joining me today, and join me for some more here on Jay's Kids.